Welcome to this men's fragrance channel. Today's video is about 9 perfect everyday all year round fresh fragrances for men. I've got 9 of them. I'm going to go from my favorite to my top favorite, although this list was super difficult for me to put in order. I was going like in between, I was changing the order all the time. So these are just all excellent freshies that will make you smell just refreshed, but also masculine and really attractive. So stay tuned. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. I've decided to go back to 3, 2, 1, let's do this, because in the last video I did it and many of you said, yes, let's do 3, 2, 1, let's do this because I miss it. So a little treat at the end of the year. So the first fragrance, it's a fun one. This is such a joyous, non-serious freshie. I would say it's Havas for him. Ice, so don't make the mistake of getting the normal Havas. This is the ice version, and this is a tropical plum, citruses. It smells like a cocktail. It smells like a fun time. It smells like the time by the pool. It's got a bit of sweetness in here as well, so it's not just a freshie. It is a masculine freshie, and it kind of smells aquatic, but also has got that sweetness, that fizziness a little bit. It's such a fun one. It lasts a good amount of time, and this is a fragrance that I would say will make everybody happy around you and smile, and they'll be like, oh, this guy just smells so approachable, so good, like I want to talk to him. This is that fragrance. If you're also a bit younger, if you're in your late teens or early 20s, I think this fragrance would be perfect for you because it's got this fun, just youthful smell to it. But if you're a bit older and you like that sort of a scent profile, go for it as well. It will make you a bit younger. Next one on the list, it is Ocean Prada Eau de Parfum. I love this line. Both of the original Ocean and this one are, in my opinion, just excellent designer fragrances. They last long. They've got a distinctive personality to them. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this. This should have been a bit more up the list. Oh, I'm having such a hard time, but this is a great all year round scent in particular because it's got a lot more depth. It's got frankincense in here. It's got also a bit of citruses like grapefruit, but the citruses are not overtly fresh. They're there to make you feel refreshed, but also this is a strong woody scent. So if you like fragrances like Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage and you want something with a bit more woodiness to it, but still very fresh and masculine, this would be a perfect all year round scent for you. And it's just, I would say this fragrance in particular smells a bit more expensive. Like if I smelled a guy smelling this, I would think, oh, he's got a bit more of an elevated fragrance taste.
Doing all right, aren't we?
Because this is not something they will find on everybody. It's got that more expensive smell to it. Next up, we've got an Allure Homme line. I've come to really appreciate this fragrance. I must say that I wasn't like the hugest fan when they first released this fragrance because I was just expecting another Allure and I loved the line. So I was kind of like, oh, this should have been in another line. The opening is perfect. It is typical Allure if you've ever smelt it. Oh, it's unmistakable. It's so captivating. To me, there's just something so sexy about the opening of all the Allure fragrances. I could just smell that all day long and I would just be probably laying on the floor because they're so amazing. This fragrance is actually not, as the name suggests, lighter. I would say it's actually heavier than a lot of the line. This is more of a woody Allure. This is more of an Allure trying to be Bleu de Chanel as well. This is like a mix, I would say. So this would be perfect if you're looking for a freshie that is also strong and woody and persistent in its smell. Perfect work fragrance. It's sporty, but it's also a tad professional and it lasts long. It is just a nice balance in between as I said, Bleu de Chanel and Allure line. It sits kind of in the middle in my brain. Let me know if you think the same, but this is definitely not a light version. This is a strong ass fragrance. Next up, we've got a newer fragrance in my collection, and I absolutely love it. This is an affordable scent. This is something you can just grab and go, and 100% of you will love the scent. I also blind bought it because from the notes I was thinking this will be amazing, and this is Legend Blue by Mont Blanc, and this scent, I just want to spray it. Ooh, it's got this incredible crispness that I fall in love with in a fragrance like Versace Pour Homme. It's got that incredible shower freshness. You just smell it and you just wow. Like, especially for us women, I hear it again and again. We love shower fresh scents that smell like those Adidas shower gels or like those Lynx fresh shower gels. We love those scents, and this is that, but also with a soapy cleanliness, lavender, bit of cedar, and this fragrance is strong. You can get it very affordably at discounters. I'll link discounters I use in the description for you. I usually do like UK, US and Canada because you are the people who watch me the most.
Germany.
And Germany, we can't forget about Germany. This scent, it is glorious, it's amazing, it's totally worth it to blind buy it. If you want something a bit more clean, soapy, just super sexy, this is great. This will be amazing in the summertime because it's got that aquatic crispness, but it also will be amazing in the wintertime because of how strong it is and because of that soapiness. It just lingers on the skin. I've tested it on my husband and he smelled amazing. Next up, we're going up the list. This is a fragrance that I don't really talk about a lot because it's hard to get. I'm not just saying it, it's actually like difficult to get, but I absolutely love it, and it's for Marche Oud. They are made in France, and this scent, it's minty, it's sporty, it's mandarin, it's sandalwood. This reminds me a little bit of Allure Homme Sport or Extrême, but less smooth, more like confident and even more masculine, a bit less classy, but in a good way. Like, this is more of this guy, he's a bit reckless, but in a good way. Like, he likes his adrenaline rush. Such a sexy scent. This is woody, so it will be perfect in the winter time, but also that mintiness, that freshness. Oh my gosh, this is just absolutely excellent. I'll try to link it. I'll try my best. And if you know a place to get it, and because maybe you are more familiar with like the Arabian fragrances and where to get them, also let me know, so maybe I can link them more for you. Next one, we've got a fragrance that is also a bit newer in my collection, I would say. And this fragrance, I went into a store to discover fragrances and I fell in love with this one. My husband was like, oh my gosh, this is good, we have to get it. And we've got it in our collection. Bohemian Lime from Goldfield and Banks. If you're looking for an amazing freshie, they've got a lot of amazing freshies. I love the Ingenious Ginger so much, but this is more of this like lime, fresh, super masculine, everyday fragrance that smells just addictive, so tart, and just the lime in here, it's so good. And this is a fragrance that lasts a good amount of time. It's not eternal because it's such a freshie, but I love that it's lime, but also it's got that green bitterness that I love in fragrances like, let's see, like Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's got that green bitterness. This has got that, but in a very light, done with a very light hand. So you are just smelling amazing, fresh. If you're a fan of super masculine fragrances like Creed Aventus, you like that sort of DNA, but you want something even fresher and, you know, a bit different to be more interesting. This is everything in the air. It's so sexy. Just wear it every day and wait for compliments. Next scent, it is at the top because it's super long lasting. It's fresh, but also it's not boring fresh. It's super unique. I adore this scent on my husband. I can't stop like sniffing him. I want him to wear it all the time. He wears it a lot during the summertime. It's perfect for the summertime because it lasts long. It's got amazing sillage to it that is like this clean fuzziness, but also in the wintertime it is just something a bit different from all the ambery warm scents that usually people wear. And this is Seuse. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this fragrance, but I love it nonetheless. This scent, it is grapefruit, but it's also so musky and clean smelling. But the woodiness, it is really what makes this fragrance project so much. This smells like a 5-star resort. It smells so addictive, so good. Just try it. I'm sure you'll fall in love with the scent. It smells clean, it smells attractive, but in this fun, unique way. Oh, I just love Seuse. Next up, so this is number 2 on this list. This is a freshie that will always be on my lists, some sort of a flanker of this line. This time it's Acqua di Parma from Giorgio Armani. I recently added it to my collection of profondos and different fragrances I've got from Acqua di line, but I must say that I'm super impressed with this version. To me, they've updated this from the original, from the transparent version, because the transparent version, I often tell you, it smells like a dad. And I've even a lady at a perfume shop, she was like, oh my gosh, you're totally right, I always think this smells like a dad, because it was so popular in the 90s. I guess we, like women my age, we just feel like this is our dad's scent, and they've updated the scent, made it much more modern. Rosemary, patchouli, marine notes. It's really just smells still like a sea god, because I always say this smells like Aquaman. But in this like sporty, intense way, I actually do prefer it to Profumo. Profumo is a bit more dirty, I would say. This is a bit more of a classy version of this fragrance, but it lasts long. It's a freshie. It's got enough depth to it, that patchouli, to make it go also perfectly with the winter weather, but also in the summertime. This is just amazing, refreshing, super long lasting, and just blind buy worthy scent. You know how Acqua di smells like, and this is an excellent version of it. Let me know what you think about this scent, but I absolutely love it, and you'll definitely hear me talk about it all the time. And number 1 spot on this list is an incredible, long-lasting, but also a fresh fragrance that will just be a unique, signature-worthy scent for you, and it is Torino 21 by Xerjoff. I love this scent. I love how it smells almost like a toothpaste, that mintiness that is so strong that even if you just spray it on your wrist and you put it down, you'll get just whiffs of it, very strong whiffs. It's such a strong, almost like overpowering fragrance, but in the best way. It's sporty, it's trendy in like a cool way. I wouldn't say it's like trendy as in like boring because it's trendy, but it just smells like something exciting, something modern, something that is happening. That is what it smells like to me. It's also got incredible like lavender, rosemary, black currant bitterness to it. It's got some woodiness to it as well. I just love how this fragrance is a freshie that is so not the boring type. It is something really special. It is something that smells truly niche, and to me there is something just so special about it. When I smell it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just so good. This is a conversation starter. It's such a loud fragrance that people will be asking you what you're wearing. It's a fragrance for somebody who wants to just add that a bit of confidence with the fragrance. You like to just really be smelled with your fragrance, and this fragrance is excellent. It's so good. So try it out. Just a little note, if you want something a bit more on the budget, Torino 21, État Libre d'Orange, Someone Like You, it's a very close fragrance to Torino 21, and you're gonna get it for a bit cheaper. So I will also link this one, but yeah, Torino 21, absolutely incredible scent. What is your number one all year round fresh fragrance? Let me know in the comments. I'll also, of course, link all of these and any samples I can find for them for you. I spent a lot of time trying to link everything and the best deals I can find for you. So take advantage of it, and I will see you in the new video very, very soon. And don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye.